Good morning, colleagues. Good morning, traders all over the world. It's me, Jabulo, right? Um, Thank you for opening this video. Uh, it is worth your time, I hope. And I believe that even today you look at something that is worth your time, um, especially to those who subscribed and those who shared the link to others to see what we do here. I really appreciate that, guys. I am so grateful. All right. If it is your first time watching one of my videos, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button, and you'll get more content. Okay. And then before we go further, mm, as you know by now that I trade V75 and I'm back to gold as well with the other broker with XM to be specific. Now this is US30. Um, why do I show you US30? I don't trade this thing anymore because I don't find any reliable broker. Even this broker that you see on the screen now, it was once reliable, but now it's it shows people some flames. I'm not saying don't use it, and I'm not saying you use it. The decision it's up to you. All right, the choice is entirely up to you if you want to use it or not. So what I want to do here, I want to show you the analysis on US30, right, from a higher time frame to a lower time frame. All right, so please don't forget to subscribe, and then please look at my description. There are some links that you can use. They'll be so useful to you. Please open those links. All right. Now, let's get back to the chart here. Now, we are on monthly time frame here on USDT. I always say that you have to start your analysis on a higher time frame. However, if you don't see anything there, then go to the lower time frame, right? As you can see on USDT, it is not that clear at all. So what do we do if things are like that? Then I switch to weekly, then on our on our weekly time frame, this is what I find. Now this is the high, yeah, right, and then this high come from this low here, right? So what does that then mean? It means we have a break of market structure below here, right? We have a break of of market structure below here. So we have a straight break of market structure and we have a technical break of market structure. So now this is a technical break of market structure. I explained all this, everything that I'll say, I explained everything on my previous videos, just the recap only. This is a technical break of market structure because we have a week and then a candle that breaks the structure, right? So now what do? We cancel, we remove this one here, all right? So now in this pullback here, this is our microstructure here. So from the very first ever videos, we all know by now that price is likely to respect the order block of a microstructure before it respects the order block of a macrostructure, right? So that is just some common knowledge. We all know that by now, right? So this is the order block of a microstructure. As you can see, the mitigation on it, and then as excuse me, as price was pushing down, what did it do? It broke also this low that gave us the high that mitigated the order block. That is important to mark right there. All right. So now, after that, I always say, let's keep our markups until they're violated. All right. So what do I mean by that? Well, this is what I mean then. This order block here was clearly mitigated here. All right. It was mitigated here. So when we keep the very same markup of the same order block, what do we see? We see a re-mitigation here of the very same order block, right? So now this second mitigation, it comes from this low here, right? It comes from this low. Remember, this is a weekly time frame, right? It comes from this low here. Okay, cool. We keep it there. So what does this mean? It means now that US30 must from this low to this high, then US30 is a sell from here, and then the take profit must be down here only on weekly, right? So now there are some things that will confirm this bearish move here, depending on your confirmations. If you use trend lines, then you use your trend lines. If you use your RSI, then you can use your RSI. If you use your supply and demand, use your supply and demand. If you use Fibonacci, you can also use the Fibonacci. All right. But also, this is what you have to notice here. Now, we have a shift in market structure here from this high to this low here, right? There's a shift in market structure, all right? So now we have this low. This low was broken here, right? This low was broken here. So now, as I said, this is a shift in market structure. This is some basic things in SMC. This is a shift in market structure. Then after a shift in market structure, what do you look for? You look for the order block. This is the same thing that you look for over and over again. You look for that order block, right? So now this is the order block of the shift this order block of a shift of market structure. Okay, cool. Now after this order block is mitigated here, now we have to come to the second order block, because here we'll have two order blocks. This is the first one. After it is mitigated and fully, then we have to identify the second order block, and then we have to target that as the order block that will push US30. We should give first take profit here, and then first take profit down here. Now, this is the first order block here, and then if you're still wondering what is the second order block, this is the second order block up here, right? We give it another color so that we don't have the same thing. Orange, it's orange, okay, yeah, orange here. This is the first order block, this is the second order block. If I can ask you now, what is price doing? Price now is mitigating the first order block of the shift of market structure on W1, all right? So please note the direction. This is a bullish pullback, right? This is a bullish pullback. This bullish candle, the current candle, the current price action, as you can see that this is a live market. Now, should it close above this, and then it will confirm what? It will confirm that bullish pullback, right? Should it close above this bearish candle, it will confirm that bullish pullback, all right? So now, we know where the targets are, or the point of interest, right? We have 1, 2 here. We are on weekly, and then after that we switch to daily. Now, what do we find on daily? Now, on daily, we will have some interesting things here. We'll see some interesting things here. And then what do I mean by that? Now, this is the whole first order block here, of which on daily we have an attempt to have a bullish pullback. Now, on weekly, I mean. Now, on daily, we have price closed above, what's the last bearish candle? This is the last bearish candle here. All right, so price closed above it. So now this is a confirmed what? Pullback, right? So now, since we have a confirmed pullback, what do we have again? Now we have a microstructure again here, right? We have a microstructure in the form of a shift in market structure, right? This is a shift in market structure again. Now this is on D1, okay? This is a shift in market structure. So we do the same thing that we did on our weekly time frame. And then what do I mean by that? We have 2 other blocks. This is the first order block here. This is the first order block here, right? We should be khaki. This is our first order block here. Yeah, on W1, on D1, right? So now this is on. This must be visible on weekly only. Now, here's an important thing to note again. Always refine first your order block before you remove your rectangle. Do not go to a lower time frame and then remove your rectangle and then get the new order block. You'll be lost there. All right. So now this is the first order block here. All right. Now remember, still we have this here. This we do not have to remove it at all. Now we have this as our point of interest there on daily. All right, we have this. Let's talk about the colors now. Must be orange. Orange, yeah, not dark orange. So now, okay. Before I remove this, why is this a point of interest there? Now, if you understand that we have a break of market structure and we have a stop hand, then clearly you saw that already now, all right? This is a stop hand here. This is a stop hand here. Hence, it is a point of interest, all right? A stop hand in each and every break of market structure is what? It's a point of interest, right? Every stop hand is a point of interest, right? Every stop hand, it is a point of interest. For the last time, every stop hand is a point of interest, okay? So now we have a higher high here. We have a stop hand, higher high, in fact, here, all right? So how do we how did we confirm that this is a higher high stop hand? This is a high, this is a low, this is a higher high, yeah, higher high stop hand, all right? And then after that, what do we have? We now have this internal break of market structure here, right? We now have this internal break of market structure here that comes from this stop hand here. So this is a point of interest, all right? And then after that, we can remove this. This will be on W1 only, all right? So now we are left with this. Okay, cool. Now, do we have a confirmation that this is a break here? Well, look at this pullback. This is an internal pullback here. So this pullback here mitigated what? this point of interest there. All right, it mitigated this point of interest. Then notice again how I took only the week here. Right, so now I spoke about the weekend entries in one of my videos. Please find it in my channel. It's important to note that. All right, so now we had this week here, so price came to it and then it dropped. All right, cool. Now we have this positive pullback on daily. Now price is doing what? Now price is on the first order block from W1. It is on the first order block. Now where's the second order block? Now if I keep on saying that price is on the first order block. So this is what we expect. This is what I expect to happen on this event. I expect this bullish move here to play around here first, to play around there, and then it will tap this, and then after this it will drop. Now the question is, why will we see such thing? Now it's simple. There's still some stop losses above this, and then it will create more buy side liquidity here, right? So now price will have to move up and then clear that buy side liquidity, and then take the sell side liquidity as well, and then after that it will be bullish, and then it will drop after that. All right, now let's confirm all this that I'm saying within what we see currently in the chart. Okay, now on daily we have this positive pullback. On weekly we have an attempt pullback. Now let's go to H4 using the very same markups. All right, let's go to H4. Now this is H4 now. Now on H4 here, what do we see? Well, we see the same thing. That what is this? Okay, yeah. Now this is our first order block here. All right, from W1, this is our first order block. So this is what I describe it as a trap. This will be the SMT, the smart money trap. And the second order block is up here. All right, then the second order block is where it's up here. Okay, cool. Now since we have this as our entry here on D1, really are we gonna take our buy from here and the stop loss above this? Remember, this is US30, so it moves very fast, and as far as I know, US30 is the most expensive in all the indices. US30 is the most expensive one, and then in some of the brokers it alternates is between US30 and the German 30. All right, so now we cannot stupidly take a trade here, but where do we take a trade? Well, we'll deal with that. Let's start here on the first order block here. All right, cool. Now we have now this. We marked this on from W1, right? So now when you refine your point of interest or your zones, it is important to look at the recent breaks. All right, it is important to look at the recent breaks. So what do I mean by that? This is a recent break here of this first entry, right? This is a recent break of this first entry. All right, cool. Now after this break of market structure here, in fact, before this break of market structure here, what do we have? We have this positive pullback here. And then what do we have again? We have again another fail of market structure here. So the structure kept on shifting. It gave us a lower low and lower highs, all right? Lower lows and lower high, lower lows and lower highs. So it shows that surely USDT was very, very bearish. Okay. So now what do we do with this information here? What do we do with this information? You need to find out first, why do we have this swing low? And then how do you find that? You have to come to this here. Now let's zoom in to understand what I'm about to show you. This is a full blow analysis on USDT. So you can use this information to take your trade. Okay. So now what do we have here that price had to respect? All right. So now this is what we are having here. We have now this bullish candle, all right, not bearish candle. Please leave that nonsense of saying the last sell candle is the bullish order block. That thing, it does not apply. Now this is the last bullish candle. This is the first candle in the structure. All right, this is how I say it. This is the first candle in the structure that also took the liquidity here. So price must come, and okay, before we get there, after it took this liquidity here, what then happened after that? You also see this break above here. So now we have a break above what? Above the previous high. So what is that? That is a break of market structure right there, right? This is a break of market structure up here, right? So now, where is the point of interest? This candle here. Hence, as you can see, USDT came exactly onto it. If we don't see any wick below this, even 1 pip, then this is a perfect markup, right? This is a very perfect markup right there. So what do we do? Again, we take this. This will be visible on D1 only. So now, okay, let's use the same color over and over again. The khaki. Yeah. Now, what do we do now? We now switch our focus into this pullback here. All right. This is the high that confirmed the shift of market structure. And then how did it confirm it? We see this break here. All right. So now what do we do if things are like this? Now we're gonna use now you understand why we have this bullish reversal here. So what do we do? We're gonna use the very same markup now. It will close up here. All right. So when you drag our rectangle to our right, this is what you see now. All right. Now you need to employ again your entry techniques according to your mentor or whoever. Now, what do you do then? Now, this is H4. Now you're waiting for price to tap here. But after price tapped here, remember, this is a trap here. All right. On swing traders, this is just a trap here. All right. But you can also capitalize on this. All right. So it's another other information for some other day. Now, the target is up here. Right. So I wanted first, in fact, let me fully explain what will happen here. In fact, not what will happen here, what I expect to happen here. We see here now, USDT was very bullish from here, but let's understand something. Why the reversal exactly here? Now, in order for us to find that, we have to look at the history of what happened. We have to look at the history of of what happened there. And then where's that? It happened exactly. Yeah. Right. Now we can zoom in now. Now let's check what happened there. As you can see, with a bullish break of market structure here. All right. With a bullish break of market structure here, and then we have a mitigation, and then after that, what do oops, okay, no, it's fine, I'll put it back. After that, what do we have? We have another bullish break of market structure here. Right, all these structures, they matters. I always say there's no random move in the market. All right, so now we had this low and this high that were not yet mitigated. All right, we have this low and this high, so this candle was not yet mitigated. Fast forward, then what do you see? Price came exactly into that order block. Okay, so this bullish move started all the way from here. All right, this bullish move started here. Then also you need to understand, and you need to have your own concept of a confirmed mitigation. All right, because with a mitigation, that is not a confirmed mitigation. So you need to employ all the methods that you use. Please ask your mentor about that. So if he or she don't know, then yeah, it's something else. Now, and I'm not saying that we use the same method, guys. No, we don't use the same method. I use mine, then your mentor uses their own method. Okay. So now here we go again. All right, yeah, here. Now we are still on this one here. Also here, what I just said, you have to look out for here. I'll say it here. All right, just open your eyes, please. Your ears. Open your ears and your eyes. Look at what will happen here and listen to what I'll say. Now, since price is approaching this year, we have this break here first. Right, we had this break in a bearish direction. But now the question might be, what does this break have to do with this first order block here? Well, it's important, just stay with me. We have this break here, right, in a bearish direction, right? And then after that, we have this break here in a bullish direction. Okay, cool. Now, after this break in the bullish direction, we have a break and immediate mitigation. So we have two types of mitigation in the market. We have a immediate mitigation, and then we have liquidity mitigation. Now this is an immediate mitigation. It is not liquidity mitigation. However, as US30 is coming up here, this is liquidity mitigation. All right, cool. Now, what does this break have to do with us getting an entry here? This break have everything to do with us because it had to fill this imbalance here. All this gap must be filled from this candle here. And then why from this candle here? Because this is our breaker block. In fact, let me just highlight it. This is our breaker block here. So this candle have everything to do with the mitigation here, simply because this candle pushes price to fill the imbalance here. Now I've said something here that I say in my mentorship classes. Now you have to capitalize on that. Now, as price is still busy trying to fill this imbalance here, what do we do on this now? Now go to your entry time frame. I don't know which one you use. let's say, for example, you use M15 as I do, all right? Now, this is what is going on now. Now, we are here, right? We are now here. This is the refined entry on from H4 to M15. Okay, what do we have also here? As I said, this is a full analysis on US30. We had another shift of market structure here. In which direction? In a bearish direction, right? So where was the point of interest? This was the point of interest here. As you can see, break and mitigation right there. All right. Now we have a break and mitigation. Now it confirmed that this was the point of interest. All right, cool. Now as price pushed down here, as price pushed down, what do you see? It broke this low here. All right. However, this low here created this lower high, and then we have this higher low, and then we have a higher high. So what do we have? We have a break of market structure here. This is on M15, right? So now this candle here, it is not yet mitigated here. Even on here on M15 especially, it is not yet mitigated. 32659.86 and 32689.43. It is not yet mitigated. 32659.86 and 32689.43 is not yet mitigated. Today is the 22nd of March 2023. This candle it is not yet mitigated. However, price is playing around 32545.95. Now let's look at this now. Let's look at the current price action. Do you have any potential of price getting up there? Remember this bullish move from H4. So whatever I did from W1, you have to employ it on. You have to employ the same technique on M15, which will take some time, I know, but it is worth it. And I'm not going to do that. That is your task. So now, the last break that we expect will be a break above. No, will be a break above this high here. Will be a break above this high here. All right. So now this is the last break. This is the last high that I expect to be broken. Then price will mitigate this. Then remember from W1 we have a bullish reversal. So what do you expect when US30 gets here? I almost said 375. So expect something like this. Then this, and then this again. Expect something like that. All right. But please note, I'm not a market maker. I'm only giving an advice of what I observed in such conditions from the market. All right. Now, after this year, I'm not running away from this entry here. All right. After this bullish entry here, then set your eyes on take profit one up here on 33574.29. All right. Set your take profit one up there. Now let's go to this entry. As I said, this is my full analysis on US30. Now this is the point of interest from D1, in fact, yeah, from D1 if not mistaken. So what do we do now with such candles? Now you come to okay, where did all that bullish move start? It started up here, all right? And then the bearish move started here. All right, the bullish move started here, then the bearish move started here. Let me zoom in. So now, what do we see then? Okay, no, didn't start there. It started here. Yeah. So what do you see? You have this bullish move, then the bearish move after that, after it mitigated whatever it was mitigating on the far left, then price dropped as US30 was dropping. What do you notice here? Now, sometimes I speak as if I'm on Zoom. Now, this is what you should notice always here. If there's any small imbalance, then mark that imbalance, all right? If you see an imbalance, then mark that imbalance. Some refer to it as FVG. It's fine, it's one of the same thing. It's same as Mzansi and South Africa. Now, this imbalance was created by this candle here, right? By this candle here. Hence, you can see after the break, price came to it exactly, not even a week above it. And then it dropped. As US30 was dropping, what did it do? It broke this structure here. It broke this structure here, right? After this break of market structure, what do we do now? This is the candle that created the imbalance and it broke structure. Now it's exactly up here. The question is, do we have a mitigation or not? Now, as far as my eyes can see, yes, we do have a mitigation. Now, again, the question is this a whole mitigation or what? Now, use all the confirmations again to get that. So what does that mean from TP1 here on the trap, okay? From TP1 here on the trap when you buy from here, and then your TP2, and then your TP2 will be here. Yeah, all right. So this is where your take profit 2 will be. Now you need to capitalize on this point of references. All right. We have a point of interest in the market, and then we have a point of reference, which all play important roles. All right. Point of interest and point of reference. They're all important. All right. So if your mentor really do SMC, so knows all these terminologies. No need to ask me what I mean. Right, so that's all, guys, that I wanted to show you today. I repeat again, I'm not saying use this broker. I'm not saying don't use this broker. All right. Before I end my video, now should we see a reversal from here, all right, price not tap there, you have to keep an eye on this again. you have to keep an eye on this very same candle here. But since on daily one everything is bullish, so I don't expect any reversal to here. But hey, what can we say? We are not the market makers. So on H4 to fix this thing, in fact, I'm not fixing anything. I'm just putting the H4 perspective. What do we have on H4? We already have a stop hand on H4. So now more and more information, more and more information. Now a break below this will be a take profit. All right, expect, should it happen, of which I doubt. Should we see a bearish move below this candle here, expect this pullback here. All right, and then a sell. This will be your take profit should that happen, but I don't expect that to happen. What I'm expecting to happen is what I expect from US30 is this somewhere here, this, and then price will shoot, and then please note that it will play around here. All right, it will play around here, so you might have an accumulation here. So if you trade the sessions, you know the accumulation is Asian session. All right, so yeah, that's all I wanted to show you, full blow analysis. So before I end this video, I am not recommending any broker for USDT. You can use this vault, is okay. You can use another broker, it's okay. So as for me, I am not on this now. What do? I do V75 and gold, and then please use the link in my descriptions. All the details are there of what to do. All right, and I'm glad this video was worth your time. Please give it a thumbs up if it was worth your time. Please do not forget to subscribe on my channel, and like and share this information with other kids as well. All right, so now that's all from me, guys. My name is Njabulo, right? And then I only have one YouTube channel. I only have uh, my Telegram groups are 3, and then I have one Instagram, and then yeah, I don't advertise this thing on WhatsApp and Twitter and Facebook. No, I don't. If you see anyone there, please note that that is not me. So the links in the description, I emphasize on that. Those are the only real links that will take you to my platforms. Okay. So yeah, see you on the other side. Happy trading. I'm out.